We are back with health journalist, best-selling author, and the host of the Genius Life podcast, our friend, Max Lugavere.
Okay, he stopped by to show us some of his favorite summer superfoods to help boost our brains, energy, and overall health. Max, whenever you're here.
We love these segments, honestly.
So let's talk about vitamin C-rich foods that are also good for collagen production.
Yeah, so vitamin C-rich foods are amazing. And to be clear, you know, superfoods are kind of it's more a marketing term than a scientific term, but these are foods that I think are going to give you the best and healthiest summer yet. So vitamin C-rich foods are amazing. For many reasons, they help to create neurotransmitters in the brain like serotonin, which is involved in feeling good, but they also promote collagen synthesis in the body, and collagen production tends to decline as we get older. It's really important for having healthy looking skin, healthy nails, hair, joint comfort. You know, joint pain research is starting to show can be alleviated by consuming more collagen rich foods, and vitamin C helps to promote collagen synthesis in the body. So we've got some bell peppers, citrus, kiwi. I want people to eat kiwi with the skin on.
I was just going to ask you that question. I said eat the whole slice.
It's very furry.
Why?
It's okay.
Why do you say that?
But it actually, so the skin actually is a great source of antioxidant. You don't. It could be tart. It could be tart, but I think that there's a lot of bang for your buck in terms of its nutrient value. There's vitamin E in it.
But I don't mind the fur.
Polyphenols. Yeah, it's like a peach. A peach is furry, right?
I don't mind the fur, but the tartness is a little kicky.
So
but it's good.
Kiwi's great. Any kind of citrus tends to is loaded with vitamin C, which is great.
All right, let's get to the guac.
Yeah. So few people realize this, but avocados are actually a fruit, and I think they're one of the brain healthiest fruits available. There's actually research that shows that avocado consumers compared to non-consumers do remarkable on cognitive tests.
Oh, wow.
The data suggests that an avocado a day may keep the neurologist away, which I think
that's amazing.
Yeah, important. It's a great source of fiber, potassium.
You also say just slice it up, put a little salt and pepper and eat it as is.
Yeah, actually you can just put a little salt on it. You can throw it into a salad, of course.
Yeah, cut it up.
I love to drizzle some extra virgin olive oil on it. It's great.
Okay, let's talk about your
olive oil. People love, of course.
Yeah, so extra virgin olive oil is a really powerful food. There are now meta-analyses, essentially studies of studies, showing us that it has an anti-inflammatory effect. It can reduce systemic markers of inflammation. And a new study that just came out found that all it takes potentially is about a tablespoon a day to reduce dementia-related death by up to 30%.
Now, can we ask you, does it work when you use it as a cooking agent, or better when it's
Yes. So I love that you asked this question. It's a big misconception that you can't cook with extra virgin olive oil. You can absolutely cook with it. It might reduce some of the benefits to some degree, but you're still getting a very heat-stable fat. It's very good for your cardiovascular system. Cool. It is the primary oil that I use in my kitchen, and in fact, it's the primary oil used in Mediterranean kitchens where they see rates of chronic disease
just taking like a teaspoon or a tablespoon and just having it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, so actually here we have ice cream. This is actually a really delicious dessert if you do choose to indulge in some vanilla ice cream. Drizzle a little bit of extra virgin olive oil on it. Yeah, it's so good.
People
you can
say
cook with
it's delicious. Wow.
Sorry. You can throw it on eggs. Got a little excited, which I like. It's so good.
Throw it on eggs.
It doesn't seem like it would be tasty.
It's very tasty.
But people love olive. You put a lot on.
And again, you want to make sure that it's extra virgin because that maintains some of these polyphenol, these anti-inflammatory compounds.
Okay.
What do you think?
You don't like it. Do you like it?
You're not into it?
No, I know.
I do.
But you do.
Maybe it's not for everybody. But it is very versatile. And actually, here's a nice summer trick. If you're going over to a friend's house for dinner, instead of bringing over the wine, try bringing over a fancy bottle of extra virgin olive oil. It's a fantastic and healthy gift.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about tuna.
Yeah, so actually these are selenium-rich foods. Selenium is a really important mineral that's really important for detoxification in the body. It mediates inflammation. It's really good for brain health, thyroid support, and also for your skin. It helps to prevent DNA damage as a result of sun exposure. And so Brazil nuts are the top known source. In fact, in one Brazil nut, you get about twice your daily needs in a single Brazil nut.
Wait, really?
Yeah. You do want to be careful because selenium toxicity is possible. So you do want to be careful. But no, 2 or 3 Brazil nuts a day, I think are fantastic.
What kind of tuna should you get?
Generally, you want to get tuna in water. In water, because otherwise they tend to pack it in unhealthful oils, really cheap oils that can potentially leach.
And sardines are another good. Do you want to eat one of those?
Yeah, sardines are great. Sardines are great.
I like sardines.
Okay.
Not right
Sometimes, I mean, you just don't want to eat them on an airplane, but in general, they're incredibly nutrient dense.
Can you tell us about this new project that you have?
Congratulations.
This has been a decade in the making. It's finally arrived.
Thank you, Hoda. Yes, so it's a documentary called Little Empty Boxes that people can stream anywhere online at littleemptyboxes.com. And it's the first ever documentary about dementia prevention. My mom, as you know, had dementia for many years, and it was heartbreaking, it was gutting. And this film really documents my why, and it's an intimate portrait of what having dementia is like, as well as the steps that we can take to potentially prevent it. At littleemptyboxes.com.
Wow, what a beautiful title. And what a labor of love, huh, for your mom, too.
I mean, my mom was the most important person in my life, and dementia is very hard. 6 million people today in the United States have Alzheimer's disease. 55 million people globally have dementia.
Wow.
And so it's a real pressing global public health problem. And we now know that there's research showing us how we might potentially reduce our risk. And so wanted to pay homage to that science with the documentary.
This has become like your life's work. It's really cool, Max.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much.
Every time you're here, we learn something and feel a little better. Max's documentary, Little Empty Boxes, is streaming now. And you can check out his podcast, The Genius Life, wherever you get your podcast.